Need a lift?
After nearly 2 weeks of walking, leaving over 100 miles of the coast road behind you, Candle Keep's soaring spires are finally close enough to reveal their details. Set atop a craggy peninsula, rising above the Sea of Swords, the fortress overlooks the surrounding farmland, while keeping a healthy distance from the wild and shadowy Cloakwood.
At last. I had forgotten how long it can... Remember, we need...
Anything I should know about?
Excuse...
Hey, you! Wait, I've got something to tell you about those guards. They're of your ex.
What do you need to want?
Well, the guards aren't going to let you in. I saw you coming up the road, and it's pretty clear
Why aren't they
in their jurisdiction, but it was pretty rushed, and with my special set of skills, I can make one that will fool.
It really sounds like working with him is the only way into the city, and that he's all...
I don't have much money to spare.
No, I don't, so...
Fine. We have a deal.
Good. Now, and I think I saw someone go into one of those houses, maybe to stay the night, but I never saw them come out. Probably just missed them, though. Good luck!
Of course, we have to do the legwork.
I'm the one doing all the work. You're just along for the ride.
I will contribute as best I can. My advice by itself could prove invaluable.
Yeah, if you ever give it.
Papers, please.
I'll be back later.
Right.
What is this thing?
Some sort of construct, it would seem. I would presume that it is guarding this house, unless someone left it with more malicious intentions.
Thanks, but that advice isn't helping me to kill it.
Just tear it apart. If it cannot hold itself together, it is no threat. To think you needed my help to figure even that out.
Finally! I don't think seagulls justify that level of protection.
No, perhaps they wandered here. Rogue constructs are not unheard of. Still, you might learn something if you look around. Then again, what have scarecrows to do with our mission?
Not much, I guess.
Katra, I'm going to try something.
Wait, what? Whoa. Okay.
I said not to be alarmed. I was uncertain.
Plain speak, please.
In essence, perhaps this will help.
The stake that was holding the scarecrow upright is folded and then a bit wordy.
Good. Now return to that individual Scratch. Let us hope that he is adequate to the task.
Hope or not, we don't have many other options to resort to, Vair.
Why must you insist on calling me that? Be glad that I am a magnanimous and forgiving dragon, else I would be inclined to start tearing up your mind again.
Ah, is that a bit of legal documentation I see there? And I'll start with colour matching, then confirming handwriting, and your eyes are glazing over. Just give me the goods and wait a bit. And here you go. Certification that you absolutely belong to the area and can come and go as you like. Otherwise, though...
Papers, please.
Here's my residence.
The guard
All right.
Passing through the city walls, you are dumped into a large, open square that seems to double as a market.
What business have you here, child? Do you have a...
Yes. I am to speak with Avowed Tenbury.
There is no Tenbury on our list of... If I were to hazard... Keep this up, and I will make sure that the guards remove you from...
Gotta say, you're...
Very well.
This is unacceptable.
Wow.
Lee,
Ew. Okay. This is what living in a city means? How can one place produce so much filth?
you sounded as if you knew what you were getting into.
I thought I did. Didn't think it'd be this plentiful.
The byproduct of civilization. People are messy.
Vair, are you okay?
Do not call me that. It's strange. Even without a body or the need to breathe, I feel a tightness in my chest. Lightheadedness. I think that it would be best to spend as little time in here as possible. Please, hurry through this place.
Wait, you don't sound...
That is the right direction, and it seems to no longer be sewers beyond this point. These are probably the tunnels running beneath the inner ward I have heard of. Catacombs, vaults, labs. The work and knowledge of the Avowed is down here, it seems. Unfortunately, there is a ward on the door. You will need to find a key, unless you wish to be fried.
No, I don't.
Wait, look at that. On the ground.
There's nothing on the ground.
This path is almost spotless. I would be willing to bet half of my entire hoard that a gelatinous cube has come this way. The things absorb and dissolve any animal or plant material they touch as a way of eating.
Whomever? As in people?
Of course. Do not be dense, child. There, look. The thing has a key inside of it. It must have eaten a maintenance worker or one of the Avowed. That might get us out of the sewers and into the cleaner part we saw earlier. Just don't let the creature suck you up. Please? Yes, it looks as if an enchantment quite similar to the one on the locked door is embedded in this key. It should work to get us through.
What if it sets off the trap?
Then you had best hope that the mage who put it there set it more as a deterrent rather than a defense.
Okay, just going to open the door. The magically trapped door stuffed with potentially lethal lightning. Right, okay. And still alive. Right, well, that's good.
Oh, be not so dramatic. I'll find much worse before we are done here. I have heard tell that there are guardians and occasional escaped experiments down here, though that may just be rumor.
Wow, thanks. The possibility of even greater danger certainly sets my mind at ease. Thanks, Vair.
Stop calling me that.
What?
Get back! Good job. The creature was known as...
A mimic. Yeah, I've heard of those things. Didn't expect it to be so... slimy, though. Why did it have a key inside of it, though? Did it eat someone like the cube did?
Probably not. Otherwise, we would have seen some more gruesome evidence of the meal. No, some people feed mimics various items that they need to hide or protect. If you had a handle one of these things, they can be rather convenient guardians. As long as you keep them fed, that is.
Yeah, I can imagine the alternative.
Well, unfortunately, it seems that this ensorcelled armor is tied to the exit.
You're saying I have to fight a piece of armor with no obvious weaknesses, or even a person inside to take out? Let me guess, I have to just beat it into a useless hunk of metal, kinda like I did the scarecrows?
Precisely.
I'm really starting to hate constructs. better be worth all the trouble we've gone to while here. How are we going to get someone to help us then? You're breaking in.
Let us consider that later. First, we need to get out of these tunnels. Someone might have heard the battle and noticed that the enchantment of the door is broken. Return our course, and we are safely hidden within the inner wall.
Nice place. Thank you. Unfortunately for you, chances are that you will only see it as you are taken away to a prison cell. Sage Thesserai has taken an interest in you. Now you are to attend him personally. Are to head directly to the Great Library. Do not attempt to deviate from the main path. We will be watching you.
That is far enough. They please. I want you to clear out the vermin and... Excellent! Well, in that case, I am looking forward to hearing from you once you have concluded your investigation.
I have been instructed to allow you to and from the inner ward as you please. But if you step out of line again, I will arrest you. Enjoy the sights.
Pleasant woman.
I don't know. I figure you two would get along handsomely. Yeah, you would. Not these things again. Why were they here too?
If I were to hazard a guess, they are guarding the path to the tower.
You think the person who put some in the farmers' fields also left these ones here?
It is possible. We will discover more at the tower, I suspect.
Feeling a special connection with nature in this place, Druids created this shrine long ago. Even now, centuries later, the site is witness to all manner of events.
Wait. Remember the catacombs.
Can you see anything with...
I can point out general paths and principles, however, it may take the tool.
The magics placed on this door turn out to be easier to understand than either you or Vair had anticipated.
I must say, those were rather puny defenses as far as wizards' homes go. I'm increasingly inclined to think that someone else has taken residence here.
Human, stop! Leave or we kill you!
It seems that this goblin is facing you reluctantly. Upon closer inspection, it seems that none of the
Whatever it is that keeps you here, whatever...
The goblin leader shakes.
No, you too weak! Better fight you than...
Excellent work, brothers and sisters. This wayward lamb will be a worthy offering.
Break us out of here, Katra, now!
After a few moments of analyzing their clothing, something clicks. These people have neither bound the imps you've...
Vair, I need you to focus. I need you to help us get out. Do you think you could see or find anything useful in this barrier? Maybe a way to dispel it.
I don't... I'll try. There are channels in this barrier that the magic has to flow through. I think that if you touch that glowing point on the wall, you can redirect the magical current to wherever you step. If you pull the current to every part of the barrier, I think it will disrupt the entire working and cause it to collapse. I'm sorry. It's quite difficult to think and maintain the sight for more...
What happened? The prisoner!
Kill them! Kill them before they flee!
Do not even think about fleeing! Eradicate these scum! Destroy them for daring to imprison us!
Hey, are you feeling all right?
I am fine.
As you enter this room, you find the door across from you, the only way forward, shrouded in a magical barrier. In the center of the room sits even from where you stand, you can see written before the...
It would seem that the crystal powers the barrier, and that drinking the goblet...
Whatever is in this liquid will certainly hurt. The walls are fairly sheer, but if you get... Whatever is in this liquid will certainly hurt you. The drink is room temperature, but it leaves a sensation like...
Are you sure you're ready to face whoever is behind that door? This is the last room in the tower, and considering that we have not encountered them yet, it is probably where this lord we have heard so much about is waiting.
You should not have come here.
I enjoy brutalizing my victims far too much to ignore what hapless fools wander right through my door. Suffer!
Planeswalker's Guide. That is the book that Sage Thesserai sent us to retrieve. Now, what to do about this one? They seem rather powerful, but perhaps Thesserai and the other sages would prefer to keep them for questioning.
What? What have you done? You've doomed us all! Do you even know what is coming? You've destroyed our only hope at a safe haven against...
Against what?
Ah!
Enlightenment?
Ah! Ah!
Believe me, Novus, there is nothing that can protect you from the forces of the universe. They will learn.
Contra,
Give
get
her
us out of
some
here.
time
Run.
to see the
We need to
errors
run.
of her ways. Then she can dream that this never happened and apologizes before waking up. Useful, primitive and temporary, but even these figments of our imaginations that you call people create the occasional useful tool. Have you the eyes for such a thing? Have you the sight to recognize what lies in the blackest abyss? It seems to me that you might, but... no. Never mind. There was something familiar about you. Perhaps something that I met in you some months down the line. Your role in this world is done. Enjoy the coming sleep and, in your slumber, be ready for the awakening once the true gods come to call.
Contra! Can you move? Swim! Get us out of the water! Move, now! I did not think to see that thing here.
The cultists kept saying,
None, except that they might be...
I think I've had enough of this tower.
Yes, I think returning to Candlekeep and... Though I will admit that I want to know what they have done with my body. We were in no shape to contend with that man or monster or whatever manner of creature is behind that mask. Even if we should find a way to track them, though, perhaps there is nothing to be done for my body anyhow. It could already be gone, or simply pursuing that masked figure will result in both of our deaths. For now, report to Thesserai. They will want to know what we have found.
I was wondering if you would return at all. Of course. What good is being a head bureau? Oh, and speak fortunately, even if there...
What should Vi...
Well, you're always... Well...
What can I do for...
Do you have an open room?
Yeah, haven't had a lot of customers lately.
Yikes, that's kind of...
It's the lowest rate I can offer.
Here you go.
Thank you. Now...
No. Stay away. No. Stop it. Leave me alone. Go away!
Fire. Fire! And don't drop fire! It's okay!
No.
No one
Leave
cares,
me.
just us.
Get back!
Just us, okay?
Where are they? Contra, where are they? They...
Okay.
Right.
About last night,
Please, do not speak of it.
it's just that... Was the experience really that bad? Having your body stolen. I know you were scared, but those dreams you have and the way you acted when the cultists caught us...
I said not to speak of it. I want no reminder of that. But if you really insist on satisfying your childish, idiotic curiosity, then just know this. Having my soul ripped from my body was the most painful thing that I have ever experienced. I did not know that pain could be so complete or overwhelming. Not being able to do anything about it was even worse. Now be silent and go speak with the sage.
Ah, there you are. Yvonne and I have been working on your conundrum.
Let's hear the good news.
Well, to begin with...
What's the bad?
The bad news, I'm afraid. You see, while I've done it myself. The problems are that, for all we know, removed to address this, which it can only do so on a limited scale and needs time to...
You sure?
Well, you simply finding...
Will that be enough?
Yes, though the rod was last seen in the possession. Without getting into too... There have not... If not, then they may have an idea of where to find it. Oh, and one last thing. One of our occultists was able to identify those grinning creatures that you have encountered. They are called Gru, and are part of a large, mysterious category of creatures commonly called Starspawn. Whatever their purpose is here, the few times the Starspawn Gru are mentioned in our books, how they came here is unknown, but I suspect that you have found a cult of the Old Ones, which may explain why the man in the mask was interested in the devil cultists you found in Adros Tower. They would likely have similar goals, and... Now go down to the docks, and you will find passage on a ship heading north. Good luck.